Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft Bedrock tutorial. I have something so awesome to show you today. I'm so excited about showing you guys. What we have today is the most realistic elevator you can make in Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
Yay!
So as you see here, it is super fancy. No redstone showing, no obsidian showing, nothing like that. And we can walk in. We flick the button. As we see, we have a roof above us. And the whole thing moves up. Like that, and then our door opens. And the same, from going from the top to the bottom. There we are. So if we are on the top, also if we're on the top layer like this, and we want to call the elevator up, all we have to do is pick up the phone. No, that's just a bad joke.
Hello.
Oh dear. We press the button, and here we are. There we are. Then the elevator appears for us. And the same if we are on the bottom. As we can see, it would close on that top and go down to the bottom. Now, quickly looking at the redstone here, it is fairly compact for how much it's got to do, and quite simple, again, for how much it's got to do. So what I'm just going to do now is tell you 5 amazing reasons that you should definitely build this design in your Minecraft world. Reason number 1, we have buttons inside and outside the door. Now, this might sound like just a trivial matter, but if you didn't, if we remove this button here, we'd have to flick the button and run inside before the doors close on us, and that's just annoying. And if you can imagine, if we just had buttons in the inside and we remove the ones on the outside, how am I going to call the elevator from here? So, no, 2 buttons are the way forward. Reason number 2. Now, I stated this reason earlier, but it is quite a good reason, that the roof moves up with us and moves down with us. Because if we didn't have the roof here, you could see up into the other layers and it doesn't look that great. So having the roof there really adds something. So you flick the button and you can see our roof moves up with us. We flick the button again, and the roof moves down with us. And I just think that adds quite a lot to the build. Reason number 3. The doors close as soon as I hit the button, but they open after the elevator has got to the next level. Now that sounds really simple, but I had to find a way to get that as compact as possible. And I think this works brilliantly. It feels realistic, and it looks realistic. Reason number 4. In this whole build, there is no redstone showing. No matter what you do with those buttons, you're not going to see any of the redstone on the other side. Now, I have seen some builds which claim to be the most realistic in Bedrock, and yet they have blocks missing with redstone dust on it, repeaters going everywhere, and I just think it looks hideous. Better to have it all clean with no redstone showing. And lastly, reason number 5. As you'd expect from me now, it is very compact. Like all my redstone builds. Well, hopefully all my redstone builds. Just fits just on the outside of the lift shaft itself, which is pretty good. So, without further ado, now let's get on with this tutorial. So because this build is quite a large build, I have laid out everything you're going to need if you're going to copy me exactly, okay? So you are going to need 25 sticky pistons, 8 slime blocks, 4 stone buttons, 2 droppers, 1 hopper, 2 comparators, 3 observers, 16 repeaters, 7 obsidian, 48 stained terracotta, 2 sea lanterns, 2 furnace, 3 rubbish blocks, 8 torches, 40 of your redstone dust, 6 blocks for your lift itself, so 4 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 18 blocks for your lift door, 12 blocks for your lift door surround, 23 blocks for your floor and your ceiling, 32 blocks for the wall, 4 blocks of glass, and 56 blocks for redstone to go on. And breathe. Okay, to start, place down 4 blocks which are actually going to be your lift. So these blocks are the blocks which are going to be going up into the sky. Place stained terracotta here. Come out 1 and another one. Remove that first one and place some here. And it should do an arc like that. Now place blocks all around here. Now, if we want to be going up here, we want to come to the back, left, in 1, front left, in 1, back left, in 1, front left, in 1, back left, in, front left, in, back left, in, like that. And then we want to do the same for all the other sides. So we can remove these 2. So we face this one, and we go around the back, to the left, do 1 in, front, and we keep going like that until we have full blocks, okay? Okay, so like that. Okay, now come in here and we need to remove these blocks. And also any blocks which are surrounding which you use for scaffolding. So make sure it's completely clean. Then place blocks up like this. And on this side. Now count this as 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th we place a block like that, and then a block facing that way. Then we go 1, 2, 3, which then should be the top, so we place a block here, 1 here, block here, and 1 out like that. Now this block does not need to be stained terracotta, it can be a normal block, but I'm just using terracotta because I think it looks better considering the other two are. So now we have these blocks in place, we go down here, place a full block here, slime block underneath, sticky piston underneath, 1 more, remove that middle one, and we'll have 1 up. Then 4 facing upward like this in a square, then 3 more slime blocks, and slabs or whatever blocks you want like that. So these are going to be your flooring blocks for the lift. Now come underneath here, place a block here, 1 down, remove that one, redstone dust like this, obsidian here, repeater on 3 tick delay, block here, 1 more out, remove that one, redstone dust, then we have a block here, repeater on 3 tick delay, into a block, 3 blocks like this, redstone repeater on 3 ticks, dust here and dust here. Now just briefly before we do the top section, just grab a lever, come down here, place it here and flick it on. Just make sure that your lift is working like that. And when we flick the lever again, it goes down to the bottom. Okay, now we can go up to the top. Place a sea lantern here. Doesn't need to be a sea lantern, can be any block, but I'm using sea lanterns. Slime block. Block here, 1 more up, remove that one, and a sticky piston facing downward. Then 4 like this. Slime block here, here and here. Block here, and a sea lantern here. Like that. Now come around here. Place a piece of wall here. 1 up and 1 more up. Remove that middle one. Redstone dust here. Repeater on 3 tick delay. Going into a piece of obsidian. A block here. Repeater here on 3 ticks. Redstone dust. Block here. Redstone dust again on top of that. Into a block. Obsidian, block, redstone dust here, and a repeater on 3 tick delay. Now again we can grab a lever, flick it here, place and flick it on. There we are. Should go down, and then we do it again, and everything should get retracted. Perfect. Now grab some of your lift door blocks, so that actually the blocks you're going to be using for the lift door. Place some here, and some here. Then place a block here, 1 out. No, sorry, not 1 out. Remove that one. Sticky piston like that. Remove that one. Then 3 more like that. Block here. Another sticky piston and 3 more again. Then blocks like this. Then do the same on the other side. So we place a block here. Sticky piston facing inward. Remove that block. 2 more sticky pistons and blocks in front of them. And then 1 more like that. Okay, like that. Okay, now come into your lift and place a button here. So a stone button here and then a stone button here. Then place a line of blocks like this. Then 1 out like this. Again, a line of blocks. And 1 more. We can actually remove that block if you want. Then grab a button, place 1 here. And place 1 here. Okay, so now we can wire up those buttons. So come round this side and place a sticky piston facing downward here. So in line with that piston, and then 1 facing upward here. A furnace, and in both of these furnaces, place a rubbish block like that. A block here with a comparator on it. A dropper facing upward here. Dropper facing this way. Hopper going into that bottom dropper. And a comparator here, and in that last dirt block goes into that top dropper. Okay, now place a block here, 1 up, remove that one, redstone dust here, and redstone dust here. Sticky piston facing downward, so opposite side of that one, and 1 upward. Again, opposite side of that one. A observer facing outward, and another one. Sticky piston here, and an observer facing this way. So what this does is just wires all 4 buttons up to the same T flip-flop. So at the moment it is on, and if we can see, we press a button and it's off. Flick another button and it'll be back on. Flick, say, this one and it'll be back off, and you get the idea. Now it'll be back on. So it's just a way to make this T flip-flop work on all 4 buttons. Okay, now we come around the back and we place a block in front of that comparator like so. Then a block here, one out, a repeater here, into a block down here and another one, redstone dust on both of them. A block down here, one to the side, one down here and a repeater here. Make sure there's redstone dust here. Block here, and block here, redstone dust. Redstone dust here, block here, one out, redstone repeater on 3 tick delay, going into a block, move that block, redstone torch here, redstone torch on this side, and a block here. Now come up to the top here, place a redstone dust here, block here, torch on top, then we grab a block here, block here, and a block here, redstone dust on here, and a redstone dust on here, repeater on 1 tick. Then from this block here, we have a repeater on 4 tick delay, another block, repeater on 2 tick delay, going into another block, and a torch here. So as we see now, as we go around this other side, this one is up, and this one is extended, this one is still retracted. We flick the button, and now they alternate, as you can see. And that funny wiring means that we have no bizarre delaying issues, otherwise one of them would go much faster than the other on its extension. Before we do the final bit of redstone, what I want you to do is to come over here and place some of your wall blocks like this. And then grab your floor and ceiling blocks and place them like this. Just make sure everything's nice and covered, like so. Okay, like that. Now the last bit of redstone we have to do is to wire up the doors. So if we come to the top first and we place a repeater here, then a redstone dust, glass here, then a block down here, redstone dust on all 3, then we place redstone dust, block here and block here, redstone dust all along like this, then some more like that, redstone dust like this, and then go down. So glass here, and a block here, redstone dust on all 3 like that, then piece of redstone here, and a repeater facing this way, like that. Now we just need to wire out the bottom doors, so come around this side and place a piece of obsidian coming away from that blue piece of wall. So place a block here, obsidian here, and obsidian here, whoops. A repeater coming away like that on 1 tick. A block here, 1 more out, remove that one. Block here and 1 more out. Redstone dust here and here. Then a block here, 1 to the side, 1 up, like that. Torch here, block here, torch here, block here, redstone dust, and then 2 bits of redstone dust like that. A redstone repeater, running away. Can I get in here, please? Thank you very much. Oh, there we are. Redstone repeater on 4 ticks like that. Into a block here, 2 pieces of redstone, block here, 1 up, torch, block here, 1 to the side, redstone dust, block here, 1 up, torch, block, dust. And as you see, our door should be closed. So the final thing we have to do is make sure everything works properly. So come into our elevator and flick the button. Haha, very funny elevator music. Makes me laugh. Alright, cut it out now. Cut it out! Cut it out! Thank you. Right, now we can go down and click the button and we go down. And then we can call the elevator as well by pressing the button. Everything's working perfectly, which obviously is expected. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? Oh dear. And this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video or like my design, please give us a like. And if you really loved it, make sure you subscribe with that wonderful subscribe button for more awesome content. Anyway, really, I'm trying to do an outro here. Right, anyway, I'll catch you all guys in the next one, and I'll see you later. Bye!